The hip-hop world is on fire after a shocking confrontation that has fans talking non-stop. Sources reveal that Eazy physically attacked Papoose following Remy Ma's public humiliation. And now, footage of the full fight has leaked online, sending the community into a frenzy. What started as heated words quickly escalated into an all-out brawl. And eyewitnesses say the scene was more intense than anyone could have imagined. According to insiders, tensions had been building for weeks after the previous scandals involving Remy Ma, Papoose, and Eazy reportedly reached his breaking point after Remy Ma humiliated Papoose publicly, sparking a violent confrontation fueled by anger, pride, and unresolved grievances. Friends close to both parties confirmed that the fight was not just emotional but physically aggressive, leaving those present shocked and concerned for everyone's safety. The leaked footage, which is now circulating across social media, captures the chaos in real time. Fans have been dissecting every second, commenting on body language, punches thrown, and the intense reactions of both men. The video has already gone viral, trending on multiple platforms, and fueling speculation about what led to the explosive clash. In this video, we'll break down the full fight, reveal insider accounts of what triggered the violence, and explore the fallout from one of the most shocking confrontations in recent hip-hop history. From the initial argument to the devastating blow-ups, the tension, and the aftermath, every moment is more explosive than the last. Stick around because the story behind this fight is just beginning, and the shocking details will leave fans stunned. The hip-hop world was sent into chaos after reports emerged that Eazy physically attacked Papoose following Remy Ma's public humiliation. Sources close to the situation revealed that tensions had been building for weeks, fueled by past betrayals, unresolved grudges, and the explosive fallout from leaked footage involving Remy Ma. Friends of both men described the confrontation as one of the most intense and shocking incidents in recent hip-hop history. Insiders explained that the conflict began when Remy Ma publicly humiliated Papoose in front of fans and social media followers. The humiliation reportedly triggered Eazy, who had been closely aligned with Remy Ma during previous controversies. Witnesses say that what started as verbal tension quickly escalated into physical aggression, with Eazy confronting Papoose directly and launching into a violent attack. The energy in the room was electric, one source said. Everyone could feel the tension building, and it just erupted in a way no one expected. According to eyewitness accounts, the attack was swift, chaotic, and brutal. Eazy reportedly approached Papoose aggressively, pushing him and exchanging heated words that immediately drew attention from bystanders. Friends who were present said that the confrontation escalated quickly, with punches thrown, shoving, and a level of intensity that left many fearing for the safety of everyone involved. The entire scene was captured on camera, and the leaked footage has since gone viral, dominating social media and news outlets alike. Sources close to Papoose revealed that he was initially stunned by Eazy's aggression. Friends noted that he had been emotionally drained from previous scandals involving Remy Ma and the ongoing betrayals, making the attack even more shocking. He didn't expect it to go this far, a source said. He was already processing so much emotionally, and then this happened. It was like adding fuel to an already raging fire. The leaked footage shows every moment of the confrontation, from the initial verbal argument to the physical altercation. Fans immediately reacted, dissecting each frame and analyzing the intensity of the fight. Social media exploded with hashtags like hashtag PAPOOCVs EAZY, hashtag Remy Madrama, and hashtag Hip Hop Brawl, as viewers shared opinions, theories, and shock over the unprecedented violence. Industry insiders explained that the altercation could have far-reaching consequences for all involved. Beyond personal and emotional impacts, the fight threatened professional reputations, relationships, and collaborations. Both Papoose and Eazy are prominent figures in hip-hop, and such a public confrontation could influence public perception, sponsorship opportunities, and media relationships. Friends of Papoose expressed concern that the viral nature of the footage could have long-term effects on his image, emphasizing the delicate balance between personal retaliation and public perception. Sources also revealed the emotional impact on Papoose. Witnesses say he was overwhelmed, torn between defending himself and maintaining composure. Friends noted that while he tried to avoid escalation, Eazy's aggression left him with little choice but to respond. The emotional intensity of the confrontation reportedly left him shaken, highlighting the deep personal stakes involved. It wasn't just a fight, a source said. It was years of tension, betrayal, and emotion coming to a head in one moment. Meanwhile, the response from Remy Ma's camp was cautious. Insiders say she attempted to distance herself from the physical confrontation while defending her role in the ongoing drama. Public statements focused on privacy and discretion, but the leaked footage had already circulated widely, making containment impossible. Fans debated Remy Ma's involvement, Eazy's motivations, and Papoose's response, ensuring the story remained trending across social media. Friends close to Papoose also described the aftermath of the attack. He reportedly retreated to process his emotions, relying on trusted confidants for support. Sources emphasize that he wanted to respond strategically rather than impulsively, understanding the high stakes involved. While anger and betrayal simmered, he focused on maintaining control over his personal narrative, careful not to let the viral footage define his public image. The leaked footage, according to insiders, captured not just the physical altercation but also the emotional intensity behind it. Fans commented on the expressions, body language, and raw emotions displayed by both men, leading to speculation about the depth of animosity between Papoose and Eazy. Observers noted that the fight wasn't just about a single incident but represented years of tension, frustration, and unresolved issues coming to the surface in a highly public way. Social media response to the fight was immediate and intense. Fans analyzed the footage, debated motivations, and speculated about future conflicts. Reaction videos, memes, and commentary flooded platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, ensuring the story remained a dominant topic for days. Hashtags related to the confrontation trended globally, with fans offering opinions, taking sides, and predicting the next steps for all involved in the hours following the altercation. Insiders revealed that Papoose began assessing the personal and professional fallout. Friends noted that he was concerned not only about his reputation, but also about potential legal consequences, as physical altercations in public settings could result in charges or lawsuits. He reportedly consulted legal advisors and trusted allies to understand the implications and determine the best way to respond while protecting his interests. Eazy's motivations, according to sources, stemmed from a combination of loyalty to Remy Ma and long-standing tension with Papoose. Friends revealed that the humiliation inflicted on Papoose publicly had crossed a line for Eazy, who felt compelled to confront him physically. While insiders acknowledged that the escalation was extreme, they also emphasized the emotional context behind the attack, including past grievances and the intensity of the ongoing scandals. In addition to personal consequences, industry observers highlighted how the viral nature of the footage amplified the stakes. Social media users scrutinized every detail, dissecting body language, reactions, and interactions between the men. Analysts suggested that the confrontation could influence collaborations, brand deals, and public perception, particularly given the prominence of both Papoose and Eazy in the hip-hop community. Despite the chaos, Papoose reportedly began taking steps to regain control over the narrative. Friends emphasized that he focused on emotional stability, strategic public statements, and selective engagement with media outlets. By carefully navigating his responses, he aimed to maintain his reputation while processing the emotional impact of the attack. Observers praised his ability to combine composure with assertiveness, noting that it demonstrated both emotional intelligence and strategic thinking under pressure. Sources close to the situation also reported that both Papoose and Eazy experienced lingering tension following the fight. While the physical confrontation ended, emotional grievances remained unresolved. Friends of both men described attempts at mediation and conflict resolution, but the viral nature of the incident complicated these efforts. Public scrutiny added pressure, making it difficult for private conversations to take place without outside interference. The fight between Papoose and Eazy represents a culmination of years of tension, personal betrayal, and public humiliation. Sources suggest that this confrontation will have long-lasting repercussions for relationships, reputations, and dynamics within. As fans continue to analyze the leaked footage and dissect every moment, insiders indicate that the story is far from over. Papoose's response, Eazy's motivations, and Remy Ma's role remain central points of discussion, and each development adds layers to an already complex narrative. Friends describe Papoose as resilient, determined to navigate the fallout strategically while maintaining his dignity and emotional well-being. In conclusion, Part 1 of this explosive saga illustrates the intensity, emotion, and public scrutiny surrounding the attack by Eazy on Papoose, from the initial verbal tension to the physical confrontation and viral leak. Every element underscores the high-stakes, personal betrayal, and dramatic fallout. Fans and industry insiders alike remain captivated, eagerly anticipating the next chapter in a story that continues to dominate hip-hop headlines. The aftermath of the Eazy versus Papoose confrontation continued to reverberate throughout the hip-hop community. Sources close to the situation revealed that Papoose was still dealing with the shock of being attacked publicly, while the viral footage of the fight kept the story trending across social media. Friends describe him as deeply hurt, but determined to regain control of his personal and professional life. According to insiders, the tension leading up to the fight had been mounting for weeks. Remy Ma's public humiliation of Papoose was the final spark that ignited Eazy's aggression. Sources report that the incident was not just about a single moment of anger, but rather the culmination of unresolved conflicts, long-standing frustrations, and past betrayals. Observers noted that both Eazy and Papoose had carried grudges that ultimately exploded into a highly public confrontation. The leaked footage, which captured the entire altercation, shows the raw emotion, aggression, and intensity of the moment. Fans immediately dissected every frame, analyzing the body language, reactions, and physical exchanges between Papoose and Eazy. Social media erupted with debates over who was at fault, with hashtags like hashtag PAPOOSEVs EAZY, hashtag Remy Ma Drama, and hashtag Hip Hop Brawl trending worldwide. Fans shared opinions, speculated about motives, and questioned the consequences for all involved. Friends close to Papoose revealed that the emotional impact of the attack was significant. He reportedly experienced a mix of shock, anger, and humiliation, compounded by the fact that the altercation was now public. Witnesses say he struggled with feelings of betrayal and disbelief, particularly given the ongoing tension with Remy Ma. Sources emphasize that while Papoose was initially stunned, he quickly shifted to a strategic mindset, focusing on how to handle the situation without escalating it further. The incident also had professional ramifications. Both Papoose and Eazy are influential figures in the hip-hop industry, and the viral footage had immediate implications for their public image, relationships with collaborators, and potential business opportunities. Insiders suggest that some industry players expressed concern about associating with either party in the wake of such a highly publicized conflict, underscoring the broader impact of personal disputes on professional standing. Friends describe Papoose as relying heavily on his inner circle to navigate the fallout. Trusted confidants provided guidance, emotional support, and practical advice, helping him process the betrayal while maintaining control over his public narrative. Sources revealed that he engaged in extensive reflection, considering how best to respond to the viral footage while safeguarding his reputation. This careful approach highlights his resilience and strategic thinking amid intense emotional pressure. Eazy's motivations for the attack, according to insiders, were rooted in both loyalty to Remy Ma and frustration with ongoing conflicts with Papoose. Sources report that he felt compelled to confront Papoose directly, believing the public humiliation crossed a line that could not be ignored. While observers acknowledged that the physical aggression was extreme, they also emphasized the emotional context behind Eazy's actions, including pent-up anger and frustration from previous disputes. In the days following the confrontation, both Papoose and Eazy reportedly sought ways to navigate the aftermath without further escalation. Friends of Papoose indicated that he focused on emotional recovery, limiting exposure to social media commentary, and selectively engaging with media outlets. By carefully managing his responses, he aimed to control the narrative, protect his reputation, and assert his boundaries. Meanwhile, Remy Ma's role in the conflict remained a topic of intense discussion. Insiders reported that she attempted to mitigate the fallout, issuing vague statements emphasizing privacy and discretion. However, the leaked footage had already circulated widely, and public interest continued to grow. Fans debated her involvement, motives, and whether she had contributed to escalating tensions between Papoose and Eazy. This ongoing scrutiny added another layer of complexity to the situation. The emotional toll on Papoose was further compounded by the reactions of fans and the hip-hop community. Supporters expressed outrage on his behalf, while critics questioned his responses and decisions. Friends noted that he carefully considered each action, understanding that any public misstep could be amplified and used against him. This strategic mindset helped him maintain composure despite the intensity of the situation. Industry insiders also highlighted the broader implications of the fight. The viral footage not only captured personal conflict, but also served as a stark reminder of how public scrutiny can magnify private disputes. Analysts noted that high-profile altercations like this have the potential to influence future collaborations, media portrayals, and fan perception, emphasizing the stakes involved for both Papoose and Eazy. Friends close to Papoose revealed that he spent considerable time reflecting on the confrontation, seeking clarity and perspective. This period of introspection allowed him to process the emotional impact while formulating a plan for moving forward. Sources emphasize that he prioritized his mental well-being, recognizing that emotional recovery was essential to maintaining control over both his personal and professional life. The fight also prompted broader discussions within the hip-hop community about loyalty, trust, and conflict resolution. Fans and commentators debated the ethical implications of Eazy's actions, the role of public humiliation in escalating tensions, and the responsibilities of those involved in managing private disputes. These conversations elevated the story beyond personal drama, highlighting the complex dynamics of high-profile relationships in the public eye. Despite the chaos, Papoose reportedly began taking proactive steps to assert his boundaries and regain control of his narrative. He engaged selectively with media outlets, issued carefully considered statements, and relied on his inner circle for support and guidance. Friends emphasized that he was determined to protect his reputation, maintain dignity, and navigate the fallout strategically, ensuring that his response reflected both emotional intelligence and resilience. The leaked footage continued to dominate social media, with fans dissecting every moment and speculating about the next moves of Papoose, Eazy, and Remy Ma. Reaction videos, memes, and commentary flooded platforms, keeping the story trending and ensuring that public attention remained focused on the scandal. Sources indicated that Papoose carefully monitored the online reaction while maintaining emotional distance, recognizing the importance of strategic engagement in addition to the emotional and professional consequences. The confrontation sparked conversations about conflict management and accountability in high-pressure situations. Analysts and insiders emphasized that physical altercations like this, particularly in the public eye, can have long-lasting repercussions, affecting relationships, reputations, and career trajectories. Papoose's measured approach, friends say, set an example for handling intense situations with composure and strategic thinking. Sources Close to the situation reported that both Papoose and Eazy were left with lingering tension even after the confrontation ended. While the physical fight concluded, unresolved emotions, grievances, and public scrutiny continued to affect interactions. Friends described attempts at mediation and private conversations to de-escalate the situation. But the viral nature of the footage made complete resolution challenging. The story highlights the emotional intensity, strategic maneuvering, and public scrutiny that defined the aftermath of the fight. Papoose's response demonstrated resilience, intelligence, and the ability to navigate high-stakes situations under immense pressure. Fans and insiders remain captivated, eagerly awaiting the next developments in a scandal that continues to dominate headlines and spark conversation across the hip-hop community. The fallout from the shocking attack by Eazy on Papoose continued to reverberate through the hip-hop community, leaving fans, industry, insiders, and the artists themselves grappling with the emotional, professional, and social consequences. According to insiders, the confrontation wasn't just a spontaneous act of aggression, it was the culmination of weeks, even months, of tension, betrayals, and unresolved conflict between Papoose, Eazy, and Remy Ma. Sources revealed that the public humiliation inflicted by Remy Ma had pushed Eazy to his breaking point, creating a situation that ultimately exploded into violence. The leaked footage, which captured the full intensity of the confrontation, quickly went viral. Fans analyzed every detail: the initial heated exchange, the body language, the moment punches were thrown, and the reactions of everyone present. The viral spread ensured that the altercation became a hot topic across social media, generating massive debate and speculation. Hashtags like #EAZYVs, PAPOOSE, #RemyMaDrama, and #HipHopBrawl dominated trending topics, and the footage was shared millions of times across platforms. Observers noted that the virality of the video only added pressure to the already emotionally charged situation, forcing all parties to navigate both personal fallout and public scrutiny. Sources close to Papoose explained that he was left in shock immediately. After the attack, friends described him pacing his home, replaying the confrontation in his mind, and trying to process the emotional weight of being attacked publicly. The combination of betrayal, humiliation, and physical aggression took a toll on him, leaving him both emotionally exhausted and determined to assert his own boundaries. One insider said Papoose had to step back and think carefully about his next moves. This wasn't just about the fight, it was about reputation, relationships, and protecting himself moving forward. Meanwhile, Eazy's motivations were dissected by fans and insiders alike. Friends close to him reported that he felt compelled to act after witnessing Remy Ma humiliate Papoose publicly, while physical violence is never condoned. Sources suggest that Eazy's actions stemmed from a mix of loyalty to Remy Ma, pent-up frustration, and a personal history of conflicts with Papoose. Observers emphasized that the fight was as much about long-standing tension as it was about the immediate trigger, illustrating the complex web of relationships and emotions that led to the confrontation. In the immediate aftermath, Papoose reportedly sought to regain control over the situation strategically. Friends emphasized that he prioritized emotional processing, self-care, and deliberate responses over reactive actions. He limited his exposure to social media commentary while relying on a trusted inner circle for updates, advice, and emotional support. Sources revealed that he engaged in extensive reflection, analyzing what happened, why it happened, and how best to respond in a way that preserved both his dignity and his public image. The confrontation also caused ripple effects throughout their mutual social circles. Friends and associates were forced to navigate alliances, choose sides, and mediate conflicts. Some attempted to de-escalate tensions, while others were drawn into the drama unwillingly. Sources emphasized that these dynamics added another layer of complexity, highlighting how personal disputes in the public eye can create broader social and professional repercussions. Public reaction to the leaked footage was immediate and intense. Fans debated who was at fault, questioned motivations, and speculated about the long-term consequences. Reaction videos, memes, and commentary flooded social media, keeping the story trending for days. Some fans expressed outrage on behalf of Papoose, while others debated Eazy's justification for the attack. The viral nature of the footage ensured that the conflict remained at the forefront of hip-hop conversation, further complicating the emotional and reputational fallout for all involved. Insiders revealed that the attack also affected professional opportunities. Both Papoose and Eazy are prominent figures in hip-hop, and the public confrontation could influence collaborations, media appearances, and sponsorship deals. Industry observers emphasized that the situation served as a cautionary tale for high-profile individuals navigating personal conflicts under public scrutiny. Friends close to Papoose noted that he was acutely aware of the stakes and took steps to minimize professional damage while addressing personal grievances. Emotionally, Papoose reportedly struggled to reconcile the public betrayal with his personal feelings. Friends described him as experiencing a mix of anger, disappointment, and disbelief, compounded by the fact that the fight was now public. According to insiders, he found himself questioning past interactions, motives, and loyalties, trying to determine whether he had misjudged people in his inner circle. Despite the emotional weight, sources emphasized that Papoose remained committed to handling the situation with strategic thinking, emotional intelligence, and resilience. Remy Ma's role in the unfolding drama remained a hotly debated topic. Sources indicate that she attempted to distance herself from the physical confrontation while defending her own actions and reputation. Social media speculation about her involvement only intensified as fans analyzed her public statements, posts, and interactions. Observers noted that while Remy Ma may not have physically participated in the fight, her actions were a central catalyst for the confrontation, making her a key figure in the ongoing saga in the days following the attack. Papoose reportedly focused on rebuilding both personal and professional stability. Friends emphasized that he prioritized self-care, reflection, and controlled public engagement, recognizing that his responses could shape how fans and the industry perceived him. He carefully curated statements, limited exposure to social media negativity, and leaned on his inner circle for guidance. This approach demonstrated both resilience and strategic awareness, highlighting the importance of composure in high stakes. Public drama. The leaked footage also sparked broader conversations within the hip-hop community about industry insiders emphasized the broader implications of the incident. Public confrontations, especially those that go viral, have far-reaching consequences, affecting relationships, reputations, and career trajectories. The leaked footage not only captured the intensity of the moment, but also served as a reminder of how personal conflicts can escalate. When placed under public scrutiny, observers suggested that the aftermath of this fight would continue to influence perceptions and interactions within the hip-hop community for months to come. In conclusion, Part 3 of the saga demonstrates how a personal conflict, fueled by betrayal, loyalty, and public humiliation, can spiral into a viral spectacle with lasting repercussions. Papoose's handling of the aftermath, balancing emotional processing, strategic thinking, and public engagement highlights the complexity of navigating high-profile conflicts in the modern era. Fans remain captivated, eagerly following each development, analyzing every interaction and speculating about what comes next as the story continues to unfold. One thing is certain: the altercation between Eazy and Papoose has left an indelible mark on the hip-hop community. The fallout from the fight, the viral footage, and the emotional intensity of the situation ensure that this scandal will be remembered as one of the most explosive and talked-about conflicts in recent hip-hop history. Papoose's resilient strategy and ability to maintain composure under immense pressure set an example of how to navigate betrayal, public scrutiny, and personal conflict in the spotlight. Fans and insiders alike are now watching closely to see the next moves, the reconciliation attempts, and the potential consequences for Eazy, Papoose, and Remy Ma. Every new post, statement, An interaction adds another layer to an already complex narrative, keeping the drama alive and the audience captivated. The story is far from over, and the fallout from this explosive fight will continue to dominate headlines, discussions, and social media conversations for weeks, if not months to come. The shocking confrontation between Eazy and Papoose has sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world, and fans everywhere are still talking about every intense moment of the fight. From Remy Ma's public humiliation of Papoose to Eazy's explosive reaction. This saga has everything: betrayal, rage, and raw emotion, all captured in leaked footage that's gone viral. Now, the question remains, how will Papoose handle the fallout? And what will this mean for Eazy and Remy Ma moving forward? We want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Eazy went too far? Or was his reaction justified after witnessing Papoose being publicly humiliated? How do you feel about Remy Ma's role in sparking this confrontation? Should she have stayed out of it, or does she share responsibility? Fans are debating every detail, and your opinion could spark the next big conversation. Drop your reactions in the comments and let us know what you think Papoose should do next. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss updates on this explosive drama. We'll bring you every detail, including insider accounts, behind-the-scenes reactions, and the latest developments as this story continues to unfold. You won't want to miss a single moment of the chaos, heartbreak, and power moves as the tension between Papoose, Eazy, and Remy Ma continues to escalate. Comment below, share your thoughts, and join the conversation. The drama is far from over, and every revelation will keep fans on edge. Stay tuned, the next chapter is just around the corner, and it promises even more shocking twists and emotional intensity.